guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Maya, and today I'm showing you guys how I got these beautiful braids. So this is a tutorial if you never did braids before, or like maybe it's your second or third time trying braids, and you know, I'm gonna show you basically how it's gonna turn out because this is my second time doing braids. Before we start, I have to say, you guys, it is time consuming. I would say most people do it in about 10 hours if they're beginners like me. Myself, it took me 3 days because I prefer to spread it over the course of 3 days instead of just doing it in 1 day. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys which hair did I use. So if you want to go for this style, just check out the description box where I will have the hair listed below. Oh, and before we start, I want to ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel, like my video if you like it, and comment down below if you like how it turned out. Without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. So before I start my box braids, I do want to say that I prepped my hair and it took me quite a while. What I did is that I jumped into the shower, I really cleansed my hair and my scalp to make sure that it was perfect before I started my braids. And then I conditioned it a lot since my hair is not gonna basically get any conditioner for about a month. I think I'm gonna keep these on a month. I don't do longer than that just because I feel like my hair needs to breathe, and honestly they become really heavy at some point, so I just think 1 month is what works for me. And finally I blow dried my hair and I just put it into braids to make sure that it doesn't get tangled. So now I am ready to start. So I got these braids on Amazon. I think it was $17 and there is 6 pieces. Ta-da-da. So this is how the hair extension looks like. Woo! I like the hair, it feels really soft, and I like that it has a little ombre effect, so it is very dark at the roots, just like my hair, and then it is very light at the end, just like my hair. And finally, the only thing I want you guys to grab right now is a comb with a peak so that you're able to separate your hair very nicely. Also get a bunch of hair clips because you're just gonna be like throwing your hair all around the place. That sounded weird, but you're just gonna be like clipping your hair all over your head. Okay, so we are ready to start. Okay guys, so this is where we start. First of all, you want to make sure that your hair is very detangled before you start braiding it, and then you are going to separate your hair, and you just want to end up with 3 different sections so you can braid your hair. Once you have your 3 different sections, you are going to use the extensions. You're going to take a small piece of hair from your hair extensions and you're going to divide that same piece of hair in 2 sections, and one should be slightly thinner than the other one because you're basically gonna flip it around the other section so that you can have 3 different strands that you're gonna braid your hair with. Once you have your 3 sections from your hair extensions, you're gonna match that with the 3 sections that are on your head. So you want to put the middle section from the extensions with the middle section of your hair, same for the left and the right, and you're gonna make sure that everything is really tight together. A very important point of braiding your hair, and especially when you start braiding your hair, is just making sure that it is very tight. I know you guys cannot see a lot right now, but later on in the video, if you keep watching, there is some sections that I do in the front of my head, and you'll get to see really how do I hold everything tight together. But just bear with me for now. And that's it, basically. That is me braiding my hair. If ever you end up having any sections of the extensions that are not even, just detach a little piece of the section that has the more hair and just put it into the section that has the less hair, and that's it, basically. Another thing is that you want to make the end very tight because the only thing that's gonna hold your braid together at the end is warm water. So I will show you guys later on that the way you stop your hair is basically by dipping it into boiling water. But other than that, you have to make sure the end is kind of really tight if you don't want it to untie while you're like at work or at school, whatever. So once again, this is me starting my braid by matching the hair extensions that I got, and then I am matching it with my real hair. I am holding it real tight together and I am starting to braid my hair. Okay guys, now I have 4 braids and I'm not gonna show you guys all my bottom part. I'm gonna come back to you guys once it's over and I will do the front part with you so that you get to see really how I do it, because I know it must have been a little bit hard to see on the bottom just because I couldn't even see myself. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna do the rest off camera and I'll come back to you when all my bottom part will be done so we can move on to the front. Hello again. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to take a strand of my hair and make it as neat as possible, and then I'm detangling my hair, and then I am taking a piece from my extension. I am separating into 2 strands, one that is smaller than the other one, and I am flipping it over the thicker strand so I can have 3 different strands. I really hope that makes sense. Once I have my 3 different strands of extension, I am gonna match that with the 3 strands that I created from my hair, and then I am putting it all together. I am holding it real tight and I will start braiding my hair. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I am always trying to keep a finger on the very root of my hair just to hold everything together, because I found that if I don't put my finger to kind of like pressure everything down, usually the extension just go away and like, you know, it's just a mess. So try to hold everything together. Another really important tip that I want to give you guys is to actually not look at yourself when you're braiding your hair. So for me, this is a key. If I look at what I'm doing in the mirror, I'm gonna mess it up somehow. But if I actually kind of like trust my senses and I just try to feel my finger braiding my hair, it actually works better, and I actually braid my hair much better, and I don't mess it up like I would if I would just look at what I'm doing. Really weird, but if ever you try and you get desperate, just try that. Trust me, I know it sounds weird, but try that, sis. I got you. And basically that's it in terms of explanation. I encourage you guys to watch more of my video because I will give you a closer look where I'm literally gonna zoom in so that you guys can get to see how do I start, because starting is the hardest part. And once again, if you keep watching the video, you can see examples of when my strands are not even, so I redistribute my strands as I'm braiding to make sure that my braid is gonna look good, if it makes sense. I would say if you try to do that yourself and you kind of get desperate because it's kind of hard, don't stress over it. Just really try to find a way to make it work. I remember the very first time I tried, it was a mess. Oh my god, I couldn't do it. I remember I took the hair extension, I tried to match it with my hair, and then I tried to braid it down, and then the extension would just always come off my hair, and I'm just like, what the hell? And I would just go crazy. But if you sit there and you just force yourself to find the right way, at the end it's just gonna be easier for you, and once you get it, girls. So, you know, just be patient, and remember that this is gonna save you about $150 if you live in the US. And even if you don't, girl, if you can do something yourself and save yourself some coins, just do it, okay? Anyways, so that is it for the voiceover. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you. Okay guys, this is a very emotional moment. This is my last braid. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to be done. Oh my god. I felt like this was a mission, but I'm gonna show you guys my last braid and then I'm gonna come to you with the final look. So guys, I am done finally after 3 days. Oh my god, that was so long. I used all the hair that I had. Honestly, I am super happy with the result. So yeah, that is it for now. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!